Hey, Motorman here. If you're not familiar with this channel, I usually talk about riding techniques. I'm a retired motor officer and motor officer instructor. I've got over 1,200 videos on YouTube. And of course, I'm the maker of the Ride Like a Pro video, the only one that teaches you the police motor officer techniques. And I'm never one to shy away from controversy. So recently, a YouTuber named 49, I believe it is, because they're on the 49th parallel. He's up in that foreign country there. What's the name of that little, Canada, I think it is. Yeah, whatever. He made a video talking about leaning with the bike, leaning to the high side, etc. I don't think it's very controversial, but that's what we're going to talk about today. Should you lean with the motorcycle or keep your body and your weight to the high side? Let's go. All right, so here's the deal. Somebody, this guy 49 or 49, whatever they call him, he makes a video. By the way, he makes very good videos, high production value. He must have an entire film crew, great editing. He makes a video about leaning with the bike at the high speeds versus staying straight up or putting your weight on the high side. Now, let me get this out of the way really quick as we come to these curves. I'm going to be staying straight up, by the way. At low speeds, you want to get your weight on the high side. So if the bike is leaning to the right, you want to at least stay straight up on the motorcycle or shift your weight to the left side of the motorcycle. At high speeds, you can lean with the motorcycle. You should, however, make sure that you keep your head level with the horizon, because if you lean with the motorcycle and your head leans as well, like this and like this and like this, pretty soon it's going to throw off your equilibrium. So lean with the motorcycle at high speeds if you want to, but keep your head level with the horizon. If you notice in motorcycle Grand Prix racing, that's exactly what the riders are doing. They're leaning with the motorcycle because when they come around a curve, they're trying to get the most traction they possibly can. In order to do that, they'll get their weight all the way to the low side and push on the handlebars to the opposite side. Now this is a low speed turn. I'm letting the bike lean under me. I got my shoulders all the way over to the right side. The bike is straight up, now I'm straight up. The tighter the turn at low speeds, the more I'm going to shift my weight to the high side. Now, I deal mainly, and most of the people who watch my videos are on cruiser type motorcycles. If you want to get a knee down, you're on the wrong bike. This motorcycle has about a 32-degree lean angle. Before the boards start to scrape, you can go a little bit further, the boards will fold up a bit, but if you go too much further, probably another 2 degrees or so, you're going to probably lever a tire off the ground and you're going to low side, you're going down. So if you bought a motorcycle like a Harley Davidson or any cruiser motorcycle because you like to get a knee down and take turns as fast as possible, you're on the wrong bike. Get yourself a sport bike. That's point number one. Point number two, if you're out on the streets and you're taking curves so fast that you need to get a knee down and push the bike up to the higher side, oh man, you are taking one hell of a chance. The street is not a racetrack. You shouldn't be doing that. You know, this is like I say, common sense, but common sense isn't that common. You see people riding sport bikes, especially on the street, as if it was a racetrack. But really, guys, if you want to live a long life, you want to live to be an old motorcycle rider, you shouldn't be trying to get a knee down. Now, here's an example of leaning with the motorcycle. Really, I don't have to be doing this. My head is level with the horizon, and I'm going to pick up speed, push the bike just a little bit higher to the high side, but I really don't have to because I'm nowhere near the bike's lean limits. If you're pushing your bike so much that you actually have to push the bike, to lean off the bike and push it to the opposite way. You're going too fast for the street. You're going to get killed, or seriously killed. Seriously killed is when the last thing you see is your motorcycle riding over the top of you. So don't do that. It's really very simple. But the reason I say there was controversy about it is because I guess MC Rider and another YouTuber and Moto Jitsu were all asked by their fans to reply to it, just as I was. And I don't think the guy said anything wrong. I kind of agree with him. Basically what he was saying, and it took him a while to say it, is, yeah, at low speeds, keep your body straight up, let the bike lean under you, or put your weight to the high side. At high speeds is the opposite, but that's ultra high speeds, not out on the street. He said probably the safest thing to do, and what they teach motor officers, is to just stay straight up and let the bike lean under you. And I believe that probably is the safest thing to do, unless you're riding like some kind of maniac, in which case there's no safety involved. So I guess everybody who's a fan of a YouTuber, like MC Rider, Moto Jitsu, and there's plenty of others as well, they want to hear their opinion on this, which is fine. Try to get everybody's opinion. Just be careful who you listen to on YouTube, especially when it comes to the keyboard commandos who know everything. They have no qualifications whatsoever, but they're trying to convince you that they are the ones who really know. They're the real experts. And there's thousands of them in the comment section. I laugh at most of them, because I swear that most of these guys that comment have never rode a motorcycle in their life. Here we're coming to the curb. I'm just staying straight up. It's nice and easy. I'm not trying to put the boards down, though I occasionally will touch my boards down in turns like this. Roads like the Dragon, etc. Here in Florida, we don't have a heck of a lot of winding roads, as everybody knows. We have a few places where there's some nice curves, but nothing like you'll find once you get North Georgia, Tennessee, Carolina, out California, the hill country in Texas. I mean, there's plenty of them. So once again, just stick with this rule. Keep it simple. At low speeds, stay straight up, let the bike lean under you. Or you could really tight low speed turns, as in my course, Ride Like a Pro, or the actual motor officer course. Shift your weight to the high side. At high speeds, you could stay straight up, or you could lean with the motorcycle, but just keep your head level with the horizon so you don't get dizzy. And don't ride like a maniac out on the streets, guys. You're going to get killed. It's going to catch up with you sooner or later. If you'd like to see some more of my videos, take a look at this one.